do you want to share maybe some of the differences that are evident in the direct hire versus the staffing model?
Sure, Tanya, I'd be happy to. So I'll start with the direct hire model because I think many of the viewers are more familiar with direct hire. Again, as I said at the top, in the direct hire model, the employer is the sponsor of your immigrant visa. So the healthcare system, they're your employer and your visa sponsor. The healthcare system provides benefits. So when Tanya talks about choice, think of your life cycle as a nurse. You start your career, you're a new grad, you maybe don't have a partner, you haven't had kids. And when you think about what you're looking for, maybe location is the top thing that is important to you. You want to be beside friends and family. So as you're looking at direct hire and staffing options, you want to see who has job openings in those locations that you're interested in. But then maybe later on in the life cycle of your professional career, other things may be more important to you. So healthcare benefits in the direct hire model tend to be better. So if health insurance is very important to you, maybe you have a pre-existing health condition, then you might want to think about, well, where are the benefits better in the direct hire versus the staffing model? I think there's misinformation out there that in the staffing model, pay is not competitive. So I want to explain a little bit about how pay is set in the staffing model. So pay is set towards the midline of the geography in the staffing model. It's not set at the minimum prevailing wage. And I think there's a misunderstanding with nurses overseas that it's set at the minimum prevailing wage in the staffing model. That is not correct. If we brought nurses in at the minimum prevailing wage in this competitive market, they would not continue to work for us. So we set to the midline of the geography. So for nurses with less experience, you actually can do better in the staffing model because you're not being paid based on the experience you do or don't have. In the direct hire model, the pay is set based on the years of experience. And that's where it can actually be better in the direct hire model if you have a lot of experience. So just consider about weighing those options and have plenty of conversations. Make sure you're asking really good questions and that you understand the answers to those questions. The staffing side, so the biggest call out there is the shorter assignment length. It's 2 years in the staffing model. When you choose who you're going to come to the United States with and where you're going to be assigned to, you might want to think, well, maybe I want the staffing model. I'll come in, I'll get a really solid orientation with great support, and my commitment length is 2 years. And then I can decide what I want to do longer term. So think about weighing the pros and cons in the direct hire and the staffing model and pick what's right for you. It's all about choice. And together we have choice in every state in the United States. So do your due diligence. I'm not saying interview with everybody everywhere, but fine tune what you're looking for, what's important to you. It's not necessarily important to everybody else, but get those top 3 things that are really important to you, and then fine tune your search in the direct hire and the staffing models based on those things that are important to you.
Thank you, Sinead. That was a great overview of the differences between the direct hire and the staffing model. And I think the key things here to keep in mind is career matchmaker.